Hey guys, it's the Rhodes Bros here. I'm Austin.
And I'm Aaron. And 2 years ago, we decided to make a coming out video where we came out to our dad, which you guys have probably seen it, but if you haven't, here's a little clip.
I'm gay, and Austin is too.
So ever since that video, we've been asked many times why we decided to make a coming out video that was so intimate and share such an intimate moment with the world that a lot of people usually do in private. So we've never really explained it on our YouTube channel, so today we're going to
explain it to you guys.
To do that, we're going to explain why we came out online. So
yes, let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Before we get this thing started, make sure you stick around to the end because we have something to share with you guys and we need your help on.
Yeah.
So
let's get into our explanation.
Let's just do it.
So to get this started, ever since we were probably like in high school, when did the internet kind of like start coming around?
I mean, the internet was always around when we were little, but like we didn't start really going on the internet. Like we got our first Facebooks in high school, and then like Instagram came around later in high school.
So I'd say like social media and YouTube especially had a lot to do with like our coming out process. Like going online and like watching people's coming out videos, and the It Gets Better project when they had that big campaign really helped us. And being from like a really small town, we're
from Ashland, Ohio, which some of you may already know that, but it's like a tiny little Amish town in the middle of nowhere.
Little. And so I feel like even today, a lot of kids that grow up in the middle of nowhere, they don't really have many people to relate to, especially in the LGBT community. Because,
just within their communities.
Because a lot of people aren't out about it. And even if there are other gay people or trans people or whatever in their city, they don't have somebody to relate to because they may not be out about it. So the internet then comes in as a big place for us to find people that we can relate to and like look at for inspiration.
Which we used to do all the time. Yeah. I got my first iPod Touch when I was like a sophomore, and I used to sit on YouTube all night and like do my thing.
Fast forward to when we graduated high school, we started a YouTube channel like probably like a year and a half after graduating, and we moved to
like 2014 is when we started it. We graduated 2013.
And if you guys are watching and you guys are from the beginning, then thank you for sticking around for so long. But when we started our YouTube channel, we weren't all the way out with all of our family. We were out to like
my mom's side of the family a little bit, because our parents are divorced. So my mom mainly, and then like a few close people on that side.
Yeah. So we weren't out to a lot of the other people. So we never really wanted to talk about it like publicly because a lot of our family didn't know that we were gay.
And it was also just kind of new to us too.
A few months into our channel, we decided, you know, it's starting to get really difficult to
just like keep it hidden. Like I had started dating somebody already. We were like 4 months into us dating, and like I was just annoyed that I felt like I couldn't share that stuff. I was just afraid of posting it because we were afraid it was gonna come back to our dad, because our dad was the main person I didn't know.
Yeah, and so we would like kind of tiptoe around it. People would ask us if we like what we liked about girls, and we were like, we don't want to talk about that because like, we don't like girls, and we always wanted to like
very just like in the middle.
So when we were thinking about how we were gonna come out, our dad was always in the back of our mind, because we were like, we can't post a video and our dad not know
already. We didn't want him to just find out through just watching our YouTube video. You know what I mean?
It's not a good way for your family.
We wanted to express it to him first before he saw a video, I guess.
And this is where a lot of people start to ask questions, because they're like,
it doesn't really
why did you put up a camera, and why did you decide to call your dad on camera? It seems a little weird. And yes, I feel like it probably does.
It was a strange idea, but like we already had a YouTube channel. It wasn't like we had just started the YouTube channel with that video, which I think
a lot of people think that we do. And so the reason why we decided to do that was because, you know, living in Los Angeles or in New York or places where it's very accepted, I mean, walking down in West Hollywood, there's like rainbow sidewalks and everything.
Yeah, you become desensitized to the fact that like you're in like this gay utopia. I don't know, it's like crazy. It's just like everybody, it's very accepting, but you forget that where you come from.
Yeah, and that a lot of kids still, and even still in 2017,
are afraid,
and it's very difficult to come out, and the process is hard. And I think at that point we were like, we wanted to show people that still in 2015, still in 2017, it's a very hard thing to do. And so we wanted to come out in a way that people could relate to the emotions and see that it's still really freaking hard, because calling our dad was probably one of the hardest things.
It was the hardest
that we've
thing
ever done. I mean, before we even posted that video, before we started filming that video, we were like so nervous.
It was like a week.
My hands are sweating just thinking about it.
I probably only watched it like twice back.
Yeah, it was so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like the whole thing is like so real, and like
like a week leading into it, Aaron and I both we were just like, we're gonna do it this week, we're gonna do it this week, and finally we were just like, we have to bite the bullet. I went home like 2 days later because I was going home anyways, and Austin wasn't coming home with me. So a lot of people asked me that, well, why didn't you just tell him then? And it was because Austin wasn't with me. We're both gay. Yeah. I wasn't gonna like speak for Austin, so we both needed to just call him before. So when I went home, I sat down with my dad at breakfast and I told him that we had filmed the video, we weren't gonna post it if we didn't have his blessing or his permission. And I told him that his words, I thought, would like really inspire people and really help not only young people but also parents that were going through a coming out process. We like cried a little bit, we talked about it, and at the end of the conversation my dad said it was okay for us to post the video. So then we put Aaron.
the video and we posted it.
And that's what happened.
That was the kind of the backstory on it. We didn't do it for bad reasons. A lot of people always come at us and say all these things, and we just wanted to explain why exactly we decided to do it, because yes, I can see it from both sides. It is a very like
intimate, personal thing,
personal moment that a lot of people don't like to share. But I think it was
important for us to share it though.
Yeah, and going back to where we were when we were young and when we were looking at people like us online.
Like you're always online searching for gay people. Like I remember when I first got an Instagram, that was all I would do all night is like find gay people and just look at their profiles.
And so it's amazing to be those people for young people now, and I think that video is incredibly special, and I'm so happy that it reached the amount of people that it did and still is reaching people. I mean, we still get messages all the time about it, and yeah, so that is why we came out online, because it is important to share your story, and
no matter how you do it, whether it's like with a friend or like, you know what I mean, like, or on YouTube or wherever, just sharing your story can be impactful.
Our last thing that we want to talking about social media and everything, is Austin and I are putting together this project right now, and we need your guys' help. Right here is an email, and we need you guys, if you want to, send in like a 30-second to 60-second clip of how social media has
influenced you, helped you through anything really. It doesn't even have to be like sexuality, like being gay or anything. Like
it could be coming out, it could be
depression,
helping,
anxiety,
getting tie-tied, a makeup tutorial, anything, and how the social media has helped you in a positive way.
And it doesn't have to be like a super fancy video or anything. Just do it on your phone, whatever you're comfortable with.
If you guys can do that, all the information is below on how to do it and where to send it to, and we're looking forward to seeing them.
Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you for sticking all the way to the end if you did, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it.
And comment below and subscribe, and we just started doing weekly videos every Sunday of vlogging during the week, which we're vlogging this week. So
and our first one was last Sunday.
Yeah.
So go check that out.
So that is it, and we will see you on Sunday.
Sounds good.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Sometimes I think a bit of unhappiness. This is something we both felt over